Hi guys, Legit Cake here. I promised some FIFA videos a while back. I never really got around to uploading one, mainly because they're very long. This is 18 minutes long, so it's obviously going to have to be a two-parter of 9 minutes in each video. And I can't really tell you about the gameplay just because I can't really see it, to be honest. My computer lags a lot when I'm trying to watch stuff back in Vegas. I'm currently trying to get Vegas on my laptop because I expect it to run a lot smoother on my laptop. My laptop's 4 GB of RAM. This is only 2, and my laptop's just overall a much better machine than what this is. So I'm hoping I can probably get Vegas on that and be able to provide better content as I'll actually be able to see it, which will come in handy. So I'm not sure what the gameplay actually is. I had a couple of my previous games. I think it's actually my last game I played, which, if that's the case, I think it was a good game, pretty solid game. So yeah, my team, I'll tell you about my team if I can remember the players I've got. So this is Ultimate Team, of course, on FIFA. I don't think I even mentioned that. It's clearly not Call of Duty, so what else could it be? But yeah, Van Persie, Rooney, Torres, and Inform Bar up front. Let me tell you a bit about them. I'll kind of go down my list, well, not a list, but, well yeah, my list of players. Van Persie, in my opinion, is the best striker in the Premier League. He's my favourite player in real life, IRL, and he's probably my favourite player in this game as well. I mean, his shot is pretty much perfect. I mean, you can't really criticise his shot. You can't really criticise him as a player. I mean, some people, you might say he lacks in speed, but I wouldn't even say that. I would compare him with speed, just as fast as Rooney is. He definitely does seem pretty quick, even though his speed is only apparently 80, but he definitely doesn't feel it. And his passing seems to be spot on. His heading's alright, I suppose. I mean, the one thing I could criticise him as a player about on this game is he seems to kind of be walking around offside a lot. You'll probably see in this game actually be offside quite a bit. But then we've got Rooney. Rooney is another really solid player. You can't really fault Rooney. His dribbling's fantastic. I feel like I can take players on with him very easily. Same goes for Torres. I mean, Torres' shot, it's very unpredictable. Sometimes it'll be spot on, it's absolutely perfect, and sometimes it'll be Tevez standard, just kind of smash over the bar, that kind of thing. I did used to have Tevez, but he is just a complete monster, and not just in a good way. As a monster as in, you just don't know what you're going to get with that guy. He's so unpredictable. Like I say with Torres, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but with Tevez, that's everything. With passing, shooting, it's whatever. But who else have we got? Inform Bar. I think it's Bar, you say it. Well, you obviously don't. I think his name's Bar, pretty much. B.A. Bar. And he's from Stoke, I think. Is it Stoke or is it West Ham? I'm pretty certain it's one of those. I think it's I'm not sure. I think it might be Stoke. But he's very good anyway. The informed version is 84, his overall rating, but he's got 86 pace and 85 shot, I think. A very powerful shot. He's not so much good with the finishing in 1v1 situations, but he can certainly hit him in from around and outside the box. So yeah, it's a pretty good buy. I wouldn't say he's worth the 70,000 coins that he goes for. But then again, I don't really think anyone's really worth the price in this game. Well, not many people are worth the price on this game, because people very much highly overprice them. But yeah, who else do we have? In my midfield, I pretty much got the standard Premier League. Well, my whole team is Premier League. Let me first get that out of the way. I pretty much got the whole standard Premier League team. I've got Fabregas, Gerrard, Lampard, Essien, and 85 Nasri. My favourite midfielder in the Premier League on this game, well, in my team, is probably 85 Nasri. I think he's got 90 dribbling, 85 pace, or 84 pace, which is very good for a midfielder. Especially, well, I have lots of kind of slow but powerful or really good playmakers in my midfield. I don't really have any kind of quick guys that can get into spaces and create opportunities like themselves by getting into the sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. By getting into the positions themselves, I don't really have that. So Nasri does that fantastically. Fabregas, he has 90 passing, definitely worth getting on your team if you're in the Premiership. I think it's worth 60,000 coins, something like that, which is definitely worth it in my opinion. If you're going to kind of buy a midfielder, and let's say you have 100,000 coins, you'll probably be tempted to spend it on Lampard because you'll see his 90 shot and 89 pass. But I wouldn't, definitely wouldn't. If you're going to spend that amount of money on a midfielder, it's either going to be but you could probably get Nasri and Fabregas for that, which I would definitely recommend. Lampard's shot, it's good. It's definitely good. It's obviously above average, but it's nothing really to kind of get excited about. I mean, when you see 90 shot, you kind of think, well, you're going to be able to score from anywhere, but that's definitely, most certainly not the case. I felt about Inform Berbatov with his 95 shot, I think he's got, but boy was I wrong. It just seemed like a normal 85 shot in my opinion. So who else have I got? I've got Gerrard. Gerrard's a pretty good solid player as well. His shooting can be a bit annoying sometimes, doesn't seem to be able to finish that well, but he's a good player, definitely worth having on your team. And who else have I got? On the left, well, I've got Inform Bale, but I play him on the right, and you'll probably see on this game how good he is. If I remember rightly, he gets a pretty good overall score. He doesn't get man of the match, but in my eyes he does, because he played this game absolutely incredible. And you can probably, well, hopefully you'll be able to see that. So yeah, definitely worth the money Inform Bale is. You'll probably have the choice between, I mean, these are kind of have the same price, Inform Bale and Inform Nani. I'm pretty certain they have around the same price. I would definitely go for the Inform Bale and just get the 84 Nani, because the 84 Nani has got the same pace, pretty much the same dribbling. I think it's like 2 off, and that's really all Nani's good for, and he's still got his 5-star skills, so I mean that's the only reason why we will be buying Inform Nani. It's not really like any other reason, because his passing and his shots don't not that great, so you may as well just get the 84 Nani. I've also got Arshavin. Arshavin's a complete beast. Can't really go wrong buying Arshavin. His shot seems to be really good, especially his finesse from like outside the box, because he can cut in really well on that left hand side, which is very useful, like having Arshavin as a left mid, because his right foot is pretty deadly, so we can cut inside and get some nice goals for you. And who else do I have? On the right hand side I've got, well, Valencia's only my right midfielder, the only one I've got, because I do like to play Bale on the right because he's left footed, so we can cut inside and go for some really good shots, because he's got a pretty immense long shot, so it's definitely worth taking advantage of that, playing him on the right. Also his finesse is nearly on par with Van Persie's, which I forgot to mention. Van Persie's finesse is just, in my opinion, the best on the game. Some may argue, but that's just my opinion. But moving on, in my defence, we've got the standard Vidic, Evra, John Terry, Ashley Cole, Inform Hangland, which is one of the best defenders in the Premier League. He's got 85 defence and 89 heading. Oh no, 90 heading I think, which is absolutely insane. I mean, he's got better defending than Vidic. He's got better defending than John Terry. So and he's only 85, which is kind of strange. He should definitely be a lot higher than 85, but definitely get that guy. You will not disappoint. He's also really tall, so he wins headers a lot.